Okay, let's see. Let me fix up things. Go edited the Steam or stream info. Now let me pull up things on my phone to make sure they're working as intended. Give me one moment. It's always so annoying going through the initial setup process of streaming. But as soon as I ensure that my voice is not being too quiet or too loud, these are new headphones. Testing. Okay, I need to edit the audio in my audio properties. Okay, I think that should have fixed that. Once again, testing. Okay, I think. Testing. Testing. Once again, testing. Okay, we're good. Just some technical difficulties there. So let's get started with all of this. Let me find the stream real quick. I believe this is it. Let me just pull it up. And there we go. We can begin now. Hello, Endon J and Fire King 285. Alright, everything's good now. I'm gonna find a reasonable hairstyle. I'll go with this one. Saturate a bit more and darken. There we go. Hello, ZK. What does... Sir, I'm new to the whole monetization stuff. I don't know what these gifts are yet. What is 100? Thank you, Zoilin. I need to figure out what that is. Anyways, let me... There we go. Oh, that's cool. If it's money, then that is definitely good. Thank you. I've never actually received money on here before. Feels kind of weird though, because I just recently got monetized, so it's like trying to figure out what all is. Thank you, ZK, for subscribing. I have no idea what to name this, so I'm just gonna give it some random name. There. There we go. While that's going, I'm going to check to see if anybody said anything in the... They didn't. There's like 2 or 3 streams actually going on right now. Yeah, I just spammed it because I didn't know what else to put in there right now. Oh, here we go. I'm not necessarily used to keyboard and mouse, I'm more used to controller, so I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on. Okay, so I can do that. It's gonna take a second to get used to. Slime. Alright. And I guess I need to check out this over here. Yeah, I can see you on shorts. It doesn't look like anybody's messaging in the... I mean, or like in the normal stream. Okay, so I got this thing. Says it's not intended for use with other content mods or modded difficulties. So I'm not sure if I should be using it with Calamity. Yeah, I can see if I can play Roblox eventually. I was hoping to work on a Roblox game. I was testing for a development group for a game. I was actually going to I was going to record some stuff for that game later on. Of course, I would need to know what your Roblox name is, though. For some reason, I could have sworn these did something before, but now I can't remember. Let me reassemble my inventory here. Alright, let me see if I can find that. Give me just one moment. Honestly, it does kind of annoy me how Roblox is set up, because a bot account took my name right before I was able to get the Robux to get my thing, so I had to add official to my name. And that account hasn't even been active in a long time now. In fact, the same thing happened on YouTube, to be honest. Right before the handles update, a bot account, or I don't know if it was bot account or if it was just hacked, but it was inactive for years and then suddenly reactivated right before the handles update and switched to my name, and because it was older than my account, it was able to take my name. So yeah, that kind of sucks. 11. Okay, so yeah, this will be better. Ooh, an aglet. Do I have any torches on me? Yes, I do. And, okay, yeah, it's left click. Don't think I need a second aglet. But I'll loot the entire chest. Yep. Hello, garlic bread for dinner. But yeah, I do hate it when that happens too. I tried contacting YouTube support about it, but they just completely ignored me. Well, there we go. I just had to press that and it's like smart cursor. It's funky. Set that aside. Drink one of those. Is there like an auto torch thing, or do I just have to? I know on Xbox there's like, if you press the left stick, it switches to your torch or utility item. And allows you to quick place. What is all this? Oh, it's stuff for the minions. What is this? Oh, I'll take that. I feel like I can use that for something. Get my inventory filled up immediately. Oh, looks like I can't get back up. So instead I want to go down. Might as well see what I can get down here anyways. Yeah, it seems like nobody's messaging on any of the other platforms. Not even Twitch. Sucks. Speaking of which, I do need to edit a mod thing so it's not playing any of the copyrighted music. Enable off. There it is, 16. Fit in what, specifically? What am I fitting platinum coins in? I don't think I quite understand. Yeah, I'm not saying that name. How do I... Oh, it's shift. But now, how do I get up off a minecart? B, maybe? No, B was not there. E? Yeah, E. I will take this and place it right there. There you go. I do want to grab that loom, but I need to watch out for the enemies down here. Yes, I can see your messages, ZK. I do have to switch tabs to see them, which is rather unfortunate. I bet if I was to have a secondary device here, I could probably... Give me just one moment. I think I have something here that might do. It has power. I'm sorry, what? What does that mean? Can you please elaborate? Sorry, ZK, this person here, who I'm not going to say the name of because of it being the reference to something else, is saying some extremely weird stuff. Let me quickly pull this cord, and I should be able to plug it in over here. And there we go. That's plugged in. Can you please stop being weird in my chat? Oh, it was a poison dart I hit. Oh yeah, I should probably focus on building houses. Dinkleberg! Alright. What are you talking about? Like, seriously, what the... Okay, now it's night. I think I'm going to consume a lemon. I'm gonna have to break that dirt block there to even it out. I would appreciate it if you could move, sir. I kinda need to place some dirt blocks there. But you are blocking the way, and that is impeding my progress. You will not listen. Well, I'm going to have to start on building the house. So... 2, 3, 4... Hey, hold on. What am I thinking? I just remembered that Fargo's mod does have something that could potentially help with this. Seriously, stop. You really need to get some therapy. Yeah, I'm planning to go a few hours on the stream, ZK. Let me see if I can make a workbench. I almost said a crafting table. Okay. Dude, seriously, stop being a creep. That is really uncalled for. None of your business, that's where I'm from. Give me one moment. It depends on the game, ZK. Give me just one moment, please. Alright, I removed their messages. Sorry, some people are just creeps for no reason. Like, seriously, go get a therapist. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, with advantages like that, no wonder you don't have anyone specific in your life. And seriously, who hurt you? I I should have probably put the aglet over in my equipment. Speaking of which, do I have any other things I can put in there? I guess we're okay for now. Alright, sorry about that. Hold on. Hello, Tony V9. Please don't be a creep. I am sick and tired of the creeps. Of course, give me one moment. Let me set up this alternate thing. Just need one moment. Of course. Because respect is not a thing that exists anymore, apparently. Alright, there we go. They're gone. Why do people have to do this? Like, seriously, getting a therapist is way cheaper than embarrassing yourself live on YouTube. Is this just the same guy coming back over and over again? Maybe at this point I should just keep up with the... Like, maybe I should just do the cutesy persona and all that and just charge them money for doing this. We get rid of this bozo. Okay, new rule. If you're going to act weird, at least pay. So let me get this ham sandwich out of here. Really? Seriously, dude? There. I swear, these people... ZK, can you please say something real quick just so I can make sure my chat is working correctly? Because I believe my phone might be frozen. Okay, yeah, everything's working right. It's just a bit slow. Thank you for helping me verify that. So now I can at least see stuff on both streams. Okay, what is there that I can make? Here it is. Insta-house. 5 of those. Hold on, one moment, please. Alright. Had to do something real quick, but I am back now. Okay, so now he should be in the house. Yep, there he is. So now I can finally fill in that patch of dirt that he would not get out of. Oh, great. demon eye blocked the thing there. Let's see, I need to craft some wood platforms. I guess it also filled in the ground there. But just to be sure, I'm going to grab these and... Yep, it's filled in. That's good. Let me get rid of these trees. Five houses should be enough for a start. I at least hope. And hopefully we don't have to deal with any more creeps in the chat. I don't know why I just did that. I could just... There. Now I can use some of that wood to craft it. Oh, this was filled in. Let me see if I can break that, then place that, and... Huh. Well, that's a bit of a predicament there. Let me see if I can just... What would cause something like this? It seems to blend in perfectly fine over there, but then when it reaches here, it just fails to blend. Oh. Guess it's just the grass. Yep. Hello again, ZK. Pretty much the only person who's normal in this chat. Thank you for that. Alright. That's stupid. Don't know why that's a thing. Anyways. What exactly does the mutants mod add? That... Yes, I will be streaming tomorrow. Honestly, I'm considering doing Friday Night Funkin'. But I do have some other ideas for stuff while I try to figure out what's going on with Skyrim VR. Alright, yeah, I reported them too. Honestly, I don't understand why people have to do that stuff. Like, they know they're not getting anything out of it, so why even do it in the first place? I will most likely start streaming at around 2 to 3 tomorrow. That's about when my community's most active, so I need to start focusing on around that time. Okay, what can we make? Do need to make a furnace. That means I'll have to chop down this tree right here so I can place the furnace. Alright, thank you. Okay, so yeah, it's the Fargo's Mutant. That does have the Insta House. So I guess Fargo's Mutant mod is a convenience mod, essentially. Adding stuff that makes things easier. Ooh, harmonica. Why not? It's probably not something I should have made, but... oh well. Kinda think I can skip past... why is there... oh. Okay, so inspiration fragment. Okay, so if the jungle's that way... I feel like I need those for something. Oh yeah, I should place down these chests so I have some storage. I'm placing some alchemy stuff. I'll focus on sorting later. As for right now, though... okay. Need to focus on rapid progression. I think I know what I can do. An iron skin potion, that's good. Oh, another living tree. I will take that. Thank you. Might as well. Until I can get, magic mirror. Alright. Yeah, I should probably set up that. At least figure out how to. That might actually be a big help with boosting my channel right there. I've been having an issue with my stream element, specifically with upcoming stuff, because every time I'll try to make something, it'll force it into upcoming instead of being a live thing. Like something with the stream keys, specifically. But I managed to figure out what was causing it. Ooh, a gnome. Just gonna see if I can bring it up to the surface, but there's... ow! There's no way to bring it up to the surface from there. But I need to stop focusing on the cave and focus on surface exploration. I can't quite remember what specifically there was on the surface that I needed to go to in Calamity and all that. It has been a while since I played. Probably set up something so I can get over that. Oh yeah, the corruption in Crimson. No, it's Crimson here, yes. So. Oh, that's something. How do I heal? H? Yeah, H. Probably just... Got him. I can pick up that wool from scrap. Yeah. And I forgot I was holding a bomb. Here, you know what? Since you're really active and all that... Well, pretty much the only active person here. Now you have 2 subscribers. Hello, Max20173. If you want some advice with streaming, by the way, ZK, what you should probably do is try to keep a regular upload schedule. Like, upload at least once every day. That way, YouTube recommends you more often. I honestly just got lucky with the Hazbin Hotel video. I just need to find actual good content I can upload. To be honest. But yeah, just keeping a constant upload schedule should be good for getting you started. I mean, it took me years to get to where I am now. And to be honest, it was kind of frustrating for the first part because I would keep trying over and over again to... Ooh. I'll take those. But it's like I kept trying over and over again to make good content, but nothing ever worked. And then I would see other people just start out and they'd make a single video and get thousands of subscribers, so it was really frustrating in that aspect as well. I guess one of the key things is... Yeah, it does, but it depends on what you live stream. For example, Still a Brain Rot right now is one of the most popular, but that's because a bunch of little kids watch it. And because of the sheer amount of little kids on YouTube, which is kind of an issue at the moment. But because of that, it leads to a lot more engagement in those areas compared to other things. It's like, obviously little kids on YouTube are fine, but... Like, children on YouTube are fine, but... Yeah, I think I played Driving Empire before in the past. But what I was going to say about children on YouTube is, while I do believe it... That is suspicious. I'm getting distracted. While it is fine, the whole problem is YouTube is starting to cater specifically towards children, blocking more mature content, despite this being for that specific genre. Take it like this. Ow. They have the entire YouTube Kids app, yet they neglect it and underutilize it. Instead, forcing children onto this platform where they can end up seeing some stuff that is way too out of their age range. For a lack of a better thing to say. And what's even worse is children are also being subjected to the bots that are prevalent on YouTube. Specifically those like the UTTP bots, which are just everywhere. And then of course kids watch those videos, get traumatized, try to join the Discord server that they're always promoting, And next thing you know, your childhood has been ruined. And what's even worse is YouTube's like, oh, well, we can stop that problem by adding AI verification. And then they try to take your IDs and all that, and that's just a whole nother can of worms. Because if there's a single data breach, then whoever breaches gets all those IDs, and then that's just a load of identity fraud. How do I die by the same NPC? Yep. Roblox is even worse at the moment because of their AI face scans and age range determination. For example, one thing I did notice is David Baszucki stated in an interview that predators are just a problem, they're an opportunity, which is very concerning. But the one thing that concerns me most is the AI verification, where they take a face scan, as that is not the safest way to do things. For example, a predator could, instead of using their own face, find an image of a child online and use that to verify. And they get put in that same exact age range as these little kids. And from there, they are able to communicate with these children. Because there's nothing blocking them from being able to. So it's pretty much just locking predators into an exclusive chat with these children, is what it's doing. And yeah. The whole failure of the system is that it acts on goodwill, hoping that people will actually use their face. However, that's not the case, and it's already been proven that the AI is very easy to manipulate, as shown by some people using videos and footage of G-Men from Half-Life. Or like the Half-Life series, but yeah, it's very not good. And being surrounded. Either way, the entire thing is just messed up. In fact, it seems like most things like this are just messed up nowadays. You got YouTube doing it, you got Roblox doing it. Despite how bad the systems are, they just keep trying to enforce it. And knowing how horrible AI... What is that thing? I don't think I like that. Ow. But yeah, it's like, people are so desperate to rush out AI just to make things easier, that they're not taking into consideration just the ramifications of AI. For example, people are like, and I have documented this with multiple people, they've stated that AI is the future, and whether you like it or not, it's going to replace people's jobs, specifically in things like art. But the issue with that is AI is essentially just an advanced suggestion engine, taking from other sources to implement into its own. And the following with that is the fact that because it takes from other sources, it directly copies these people's artworks. And if all the jobs are gone, then there's no sources left to copy from, and it'll essentially have to copy from its own sources afterward. And so once it starts feeding on its own content primarily, then it'll start... Let me put it simply. Incest. For example, the Habsburg family. One of the key features of these family caused by inbreeding was the Habsburg jaw. A very key or a very well-defined feature that was a byproduct. I'm repeating myself now, but... So specifically, this feature was caused by inbreeding because it was brought out over and over, and since it was the primary trait there was nothing else to cover it or add to it. And of course, this would also lead to a lot of deformities since there's no other DNA there to intermingle with the already present DNA. And due to this, the inbreeding leads to a lot more diseases and stuff. So, essentially what I'm trying to get at, while getting my words mixed up, is that a similar effect is happening with AI. If there's no more data to pull from, and it has to pull from its own, then all these deformities and defects will start being more present in all of the content produced by AI. And so eventually, when there's nothing left but AI, these features will become so prevalent that AI will no longer be able to be used, because it'll just become a deformed mess. I mean, for example, you could see the effect happen when they tried to implement Studio Ghibli into the modules. Instead of just giving Studio Ghibli artworks, it plagued the entire AI system with a yellow filter. And of course, because the AI started trying to feed off itself, this filter got duplicated into all other artworks. And for a while, mostly ChatGPT's AI got plagued with this filter. Galaxiga? I feel like I've heard of that game before. Let me... Look, I know I've heard that game before. Oh yes, I have heard of that game before. I played it before. Maybe in the future. But yeah, I know I've heard that game before. Crap. Ow. I was trying to block off the path and it took too long. Sure is dark. It does seem to be brightening just a little, so I am hoping that night is just about over. Still feels like it's gonna be just a bit. Going in. No, you don't. Jumped over the zombie. Alright, I saw that star disappear. It is day. Ow. Of all the ways I could have died, I died by something so insignificant. I think I'm starting to get the hang of the keyboard controls, at least. I need to make a platform or something over that water so I can just walk over it. Oh yeah, I can just summon that. There we go. I had to make sure the Goldfish Warrior wasn't still there. Now we need to deal with this guy. I'm gonna block this off before I go down there, that way I'm not dealing with any extra. Summon him down there. And yep, there's another one coming right there. I knew it. They just can't get their hands off. And now, knowing how the spawn system works, I'm going to place another layer right there. Because I always have a feeling that one's just going to appear right above me and fall down the tunnel, even though there's no way to. Because that's just how things work. Now, if I remember correctly, these weird tunnels usually lead to an enchanted sword or Arcalis. And this was... It looks like the area, but it's clearly not. Kind of like an altered version, maybe? I'll take the pink gel, though. There we go. So while it was not the correct thing, it's better than nothing. Yeah. I think that crown thing is specifically liked because you're the most active in the chat. I bet since I'm right here next to the Crimson, I can probably just... I'll use a sand instead, but I could probably just mine my way into one of the caves over there and And I can use my bombs when I get over there to effectively break in and then get some of the Crimson Hearts. Oh, there's a person who was watching on Twitch. I just saw their message now, unfortunately, but their name was Grilled Cheese Eater. I just saw their chat message. They're probably gone by now. I need to figure out if there's some way I can have a chat overlay while streaming. That way I can see everyone while I'm in the game and don't have to swap tabs. Kind of like how Discord has an overlay system that goes over everything. What I'm thinking of is something similar to that. Okay, I'll take those. I can put the gel in the ammo slot because it is technically considered ammo for the flamethrower. It registers into the ammo slot despite not technically being ammo itself. Alright, time to go into the hit. New traffic merchant. Now, before I do this, I should probably set that there. Oh, there's a heart right out in the open for some reason. Ooh, gun. Mine. Now I am going to get the second one here. And I'm not going to get a third one because that would summon the Brain of Cthulhu, and that would not be— Didn't get to get the dark heart. Okay, let's see what he's got. Stuff I need, but can't afford. Sell one of these, though. Alright. Okay, so there's nothing here I can necessarily buy. Hey, that squirrel's wearing a top hat. I'll keep that in my equipment for right now. Alright, welcome back, ZK. I'm considering streaming for about 40 more minutes. I don't even remember how long ago I started. What game? Also, I feel like if I get my capture card and set up my Nintendo Switch, I could probably get a decent amount of or viewers. Alright, head down. Oh yeah, I'm dead, I'm dead. Woo! I got lucky. I got so lucky. Managed to move to the right just the right amount. And I died anyways. That was bound to happen. You know what, my phones are about to die, so... Well, I don't have Mario Kart on the Nintendo Switch, but I do have Mario Kart Wii, and I do have a lot of the Five Nights at Freddy's games, and I do own my own Minecraft server. I don't know if Bisect Hosting would appreciate me using my partnership stuff on YouTube. No, they probably would, but... I don't know who would really care to see that stuff on YouTube, though. I might start up another stream later and play one of those games. Alright, I think I'm going to cut the stream off right now, though. And, cause there is some stuff I need to fix up, need to charge my devices, and... question, though, before I go... If I do Five Nights at Freddy's, should I do Secret of the Mimic or Into the Pit? I might also somehow be able to set up Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted VR and all that. Alright. Secret of the Mimic it is. Though I do kind of want to do VR. Oh, I'll figure it out later. I have no idea who that is. Alright, well, I'm gonna end this stream here. Thank you for tuning in, at least.